Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Frank. Well, I'm about to make my morning coffee, and I got a bit of a situation here, so I have to improvise. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know how I make my coffee. I have a filter which sits on here. Then I open this up and put it on that filter, but I believe I left that filter back at the last place I was at yesterday. So I have to improvise. Otherwise, I can't make coffee because I use these little pots and I don't have my machine with me. So anyways, I hope I've got it figured out. I found myself a funnel. But note that funnel does not fit, so that's not going to work. Well, it'll work if I put that in there and if I hold that, but then I got to burn my fingers, so I can't do that. So, do I have a bigger funnel? Or do I hold this like so? Well, maybe I can make it work. I'm going to give it a try. The water's already boiled. Excuse me with my tickling my throat again this morning. Now I like to use bottled water. Spring water makes the coffee taste much better. That's my opinion anyways. Anyways, get this opened up like I always do. Now you get you can buy those disposable filters, but I have a special one that fits right on the rim there, and it's reusable. Just have to wash it out every time I use it. Gotta have my morning coffee, that's for sure. I'm hoping this works okay, and I hope I don't burn the heck out of my fingers. So that's gonna sit in there like that, and I'm gonna hold it while I pour some boiling hot water into this funnel. I have to be very, very careful as I do this. It would not be cool if I poured boiling hot water on my fingers. This might be a slow process, as that funnel hole isn't very large. This might take a few minutes, and it's kind of hard to hold. Not sure how good this is going to work. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to come up with a different plan. This is just not working. As you can see, it's just dripping way too slow. I'll be here all day. Okay, new plan. I'll put that here for now. Figure this out. I hear my alarm going off in the background. Time for me to take my blood pressure too. Anyways, I'm just going to pour the hot water right in with all those grounds and see if I can figure out how to filter it out somehow. This did nothing. Now, if you watched my video yesterday, or my last video anyways, I'm at a place called Elliot Falls here in Ontario. Don't mistake it with Elliot Lake. I was up at Elliot Lake last year here in Ontario, but this is Elliot Falls, quite a ways away from Elliot Lake. It's a there's a dam, hydro dam over there, which creates a nice looking falls, which I'm going to video in a little while. So I spent the night here last night in my little red van. A lot of traffic during the day, but nobody seems to come around at night. At least I didn't see anybody. So. Okay, how am I going to filter this coffee? I have no idea. I can't believe I left that other thing. I've had it for a couple of years now. Can't drink my coffee like that, that's for sure. Anyway, pour it back in here now. This is not going to work. I don't think I'm having morning coffee today, folks. I don't know how I'm going to filter it, so I'm going to go shut that alarm off. I guess I'm going to pause this video for a few minutes so I try to figure out my coffee situation. I'll bring you back in a minute. Don't go away. Okay, I'm not giving up on my coffee yet. I'm going to try using this spatter screen. See how that works. I'm going to pour the coffee back into the coffee cup. Actually, I better heat it up a little bit. Probably gone cold already. Put my coffee away. I used to watch a show called MacGyver many years ago. It was basically, I don't know about this guy. He was always having to come up with different ideas on how to do things. One thing didn't work. Try something else. Okay, that's warmed up a little bit. Let's go back into my coffee cup. Now, I'm going to put the screen on the top. It sits on there perfect, and let's hope I don't make a big mess. Don't know if this is going to work. I'm making a bit of a mess. It might work, so let's get the pot off of the stove. Try this again. So it will filter it, but I don't know how good it's going to filter it. Well, maybe. Might have worked. So we got some of the coffee grounds on here. And there's a lot of the coffee grounds in there. So it might be working. I'm going to have to do it at least one more time. Anyways, I'll bring you back in a minute once I get this all done. No point you watching me make a big mess. Well, my coffee's made. Let's find out what it tastes like. Actually, it's not too bad. I can tell there's a few grains in there still. I filtered it a few times. Obviously not enough though, because if you look in here, there's still a lot of grains in there. So that means there's a lot of coffee grains in here. But I need my morning coffee. Well, I've got this little stove out. I'll boil up some water, cook a few eggs, make some oatmeal. Then I gotta take you all down and show you the falls. It's not the best falls I've ever come across, but it's decent, worth putting on video, that's for sure. That way, if you're ever out in Ontario, in this area, you might want to check it out. Now, there's a lot of people showing up here in this little park area this morning. A fella coming in with a canoe on his, or not a canoe, a kayak on top of his car. People walking the dog. Today is Sunday. The video I did yesterday, I think I said was Sunday, but yesterday was Saturday. The video I did yesterday was Saturday. Today's Sunday. Weekend. That explains why it's so busy. And there is a porta potty here. If anybody's just driving by, they can just pop in and use that. Anyways, coffee tastes okay. And now I know how to filter it when I don't have my filter. Hopefully I can find another one similar. I'm not going back to where it was to look for it, that's for sure. That's just too much driving. That's about an hour away from here, I think. Well, I hope you can hear me okay. I haven't put my external microphone on yet, but I will be doing that when I go down to the falls. So I'll see you in a bit when I'm heading towards the falls. In the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy my coffee, cook a little breakfast, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Don't go away. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Actually, I'll show you this fella coming in with the kayak. I gotta get me one of them because I'm always camping by water. It's my favorite place to camp is by water. And if I can't find water, the next best thing is in the woods someplace. Anyways, before I go away, I'll just show you this area. If you didn't see my last video, but you might want to check it out. I cooked some food, had a campfire. So there's the way you come in over there, and there's where you park over there. I'll just expand this a little bit. There's an outhouse right behind that truck there. And the falls is just up there, beyond that little hydro dam. That's where I'll be going in a few minutes. So, anyways, it's nice and quiet here. A lot of trees. And I'm right beside the river. Not sure the name of the river, but it's right here. I'll just bring you over a little bit so you can get a better view of the river. And there are cottages right across the river also, so. Anyways, there's a nice little spot right here. Water looks pretty clean. There's a nice cottage over there with a boat dock. Anyway, great place to have a canoe or a kayak, that's for sure. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Anyways, we'll see you in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. The day is young. I'm still in the process of making my breakfast here. Just boiled a little bit of water. Got some instant oatmeal, which I like. Not as good for you as the other stuff, but certainly convenient when you're camping. I gotta boil boil a couple of eggs. There's a bit of a breeze out here today. But my stove doesn't go out, and I notice it's almost empty. Not a whole lot of flame there right now. Looks like I could get these eggs cooked. I'm just going to do 2 eggs, I guess. Yeah, 2 eggs. That's good enough for now. Handy little convenient container to put them in. You don't want to leave them in the cartons that they come in. They'll get all soggy in the fridge. And I just realized I got to pick up more butane gas. The one on there is almost empty, and this one is not full. Hopefully it lasts a day. Doesn't take too long to cook some hard-boiled eggs. As long as that flame keeps on going. Put these back in my fridge. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, I did do one on my van. I showed the inside of my van, but I've changed that, I don't know, 4 times for sure, maybe 5. I think I've got it the way I want it now. I'll give you a little peek, but it's a bit of a mess in there right now, as it is morning after all. I haven't tidied it up yet. Coffee turned out not too bad. Anyways, I'll just give you a little quick peek inside, tease you a little bit, make sure you come back again, because I'm going to do a full video on it when it's nice and tidy. Anyways, we'll start with the slide door here. I got a window reflector thing to keep the sun out, and also use it for privacy when I'm sleeping in here. I have some WeatherTech rain guards which I put on last year, so I can leave the windows open a little bit if it's raining. And here's a bit of a view of the messy van I have. There's my bed. Got a bunch of stuff on it right now. My little Jackery, which is running my new RV fridge that I bought. It's awesome. It's about 23 quarts. I love it. It's got a cover. I bought the cover separately. It's insulated. So if it gets really hot out, it helps to keep it cool. Doesn't hold a lot of food, but it holds enough for me. That's for sure. This single old Canadian. And I'll show you from the back side. You get a better view, I think, from the back side than from the side. Got a couple of stickers. If you watch Van City Van Life, I got a couple from him. Van Life, because normal life sucks. And Weirdos Unite, Canada. Those are from Chrome on Van City Van Life. So here's the view for the back. Again, it's a bit of a mess. But I've got some storage here. I keep some tools there. I keep some camping gear there. I keep some clothes here in this dresser. The top 2 drawers and the bottom is more camping gear. Now I have a battery, a 12-volt battery, and I just bought a inverter so I can charge things up. I got some bread there. I cooked some sausages last night. I haven't cleaned the pan yet. I got some shelving I put there. Excuse me, this tripod is getting stuck. Put some shelving there which holds my salt and pepper, my coffee cup, a few other things. I have this netting here which holds whatever I want to put up there. Actually, this is almost like a full video of my van, isn't it? Except it's a mess. Put this shoe thing here which holds a lot of stuff, my fire starters, whatever else I want to put up there. It does have a sticky thing to it, but it keeps coming off, so I hold it with these really strong 100-pound magnets. They're pretty strong. Anyways, that's about it. It's a mess, but it works for me. I'll be putting a solar panel up on the roof so I can charge that battery and then use my inverter to charge things. But like I say, I've got my little Jackery, which is running that fridge right now. And if that was to die, I recently bought a Blue Eddy power station, which is down there. I'll be getting that out later, and I'll be getting my inverter out later. Anyways, back to cooking those eggs. We'll be going for that walk very shortly down to the falls. Water's boiling, that's a good thing, so I'll bring you back in a bit. Okay, it's time to go check out the falls. Now I just realized my battery on my camera is very low, so I apologize. If it shuts off, I'm hoping it's enough battery life so I can get the falls videotaped. I keep saying videotaped, it's not taped, it's just videoed on my camera. But I'm old, so I can't get rid of that saying videotape. And I forgot to put my microphone on, so hopefully you can hear me okay. Let's check out the falls. It's also a hydro dam. This is the beginning of it here. Dangerous undertow, no swimming allowed. Here's the hydro thingamabobber, whatever you call it. A great big propane tank. Now here's the water. Comes underneath this hydro station. Now the falls is over here. So I'm gonna go down, get closer to it, get a different angle, but this will give you an idea. I have to keep this camera close to me so you can hear me over the waterfalls, but when I get too close, I won't talk. So again, it comes underneath here, goes down there. Oh, and there's people out there in a little paddle boat. Cool. Anyways, I'm gonna find my way down so I can give a different angle of this falls here. Looks like a few kites just across the way. Now I don't know how these hydro dams work, how they generate hydro, but I know it's got to do with the current of the water, so maybe this part right here has something to do with it. Going pretty fast. Anyways, I'm gonna find my way down and get a different angle of this, so I'll be right back. Well, I'm gonna try going down here. I know there's a different way, an easier way, but it's up around the bend. Will this be quicker? Because my camera is probably gonna die on me within the next 5 minutes, so gotta hurry up and do this. It's a bit of a slope down, but I think I made it. Oh yeah. Anyways, Electric Falls Hydro Power Corporation, Ministry of Natural Resources. We're still in the Trent Severn Waterway area. Okay, I'll get a different angle down here of the falls. Danger, dam outflow, keep out. Okay, I'll keep out, guaranteed. I wonder if there's any fish down there. Like I mentioned earlier, I forgot my fishing pole. Silly me. Had it with me all year. I'm just gonna find my way down here and hope I don't trip doing it. Gotta watch out for those tree roots, that's for sure. Okay, a little bit tricky. So, oh, almost lost my footing there. Okay. Nice rock here I can just sit on. Okay, enjoy the view. I'll bring it back to normal video. There we go. Flows on down the river. I forget the name of the river, but I should look it up before I do all this videoing, but I don't think of it at the times. Not the best falls I've seen, but any falls is nice as far as I'm concerned. So after I leave here very shortly, I'm going to be heading up to Finland. I think it's pronounced Finland Falls. About a half hour from here, so my next video will be of that. Finland Falls. I believe it's a little town called Finland. Actually, the whole town is probably called Finland Falls. And there's a much bigger falls there, so. Anyways, that's where I'm heading when I leave here. I ain't going home anytime soon, so make sure you come back to my channel so you see where I'm at next. And as always, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel. It'll definitely help me out. A very small channel at the moment, but I'm hoping to grow. I'm still fairly new at this. I am 68 years old after all. Technology is not my best friend, but I'm learning. Anyways, you all have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks from Frank at Van Life Senior Camper. I might change that. I think I should call it Van Life Senior Canadian. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. You know, have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Usually where there's a hydro station, there's a bit of a falls. Beautiful day today, that's for sure. Again, thanks for watching. See you soon.